In the last video, I showed you how you can create this closed geometry in SketchUp. So in this next video, I'm going to talk about the different types of arches that you can use to create enclosed geometry in SketchUp. Alright. So first we're going to begin with the arch command. Alright. So for this, I'll first use the line command. Then at that point, I'll draw a line but parallel to the green axis. So it will be of length 30,000 millimeters. And then at that point, I'll also draw another line but parallel to the red axis. And it's going to be still of length 30,000 millimeters. So I'll press escape. You can either press escape at your keyboard or click at this arrow command. So either way, you can cancel out the line command. Alright. Notice that this is the two lines that we have. Alright. So I'll click at this arrow over here under the arch command. So I'll select arch. Alright. So notice that my cursor turns into a protractor like shape, then with a pencil like icon on top of it. So literally I'll snap it at the corner of those two lines where they intersect. Then when I click over there, I'll stretch out my cursor up to this point. Then literally I'll draw an arch up to this point. So you notice that once you draw a full arch connecting these 2 points, SketchUp creates an enclosed field inside this geometry. Right? So that's the default nature of SketchUp. Whenever you create an enclosed shape, it always makes it a geometry. Alright, so that means you can modify it, you can do anything with it. Alright, in the further part of the videos, I'll be showing you the major importance of this. Alright, so let's proceed with the video. So I'll click at the arrow command to cancel out this. Then next, I'm going to proceed to the 2-point arch. So next, still I'll use the line command. From this point, I'll draw a line of length 30,000 millimeters. So notice that if you want to draw a line of any length, you simply type in the length of that line, but it will be indicated in this part of the user interface. Alright, just at the bottom right hand corner of the screen, you see that there is that option for the length. Alright, so whatever line that you're drawing, its length will be always indicated in this portion of the screen. Alright, so I'll put in 30,000 millimeters, hit enter at the keyboard, then press escape. Then next, I'll click at this arrow, then click at 2-point arch. Alright, so I'll click on it, then click at this point, the first point for this line, then click at the second point for this line. The next click, I'll be forming this arch. Alright, so literally this is the arch that I'll draw. Alright, but it is dependent on these 2 points. So that's how you use this command here, 2-point arch. Alright, so next we're going to proceed to the 3-point arch. Alright, so next still I'll use the line command. So at that point I'll draw a line still of 30,000 millimeters, hit enter, then I'll press escape, then still I'll draw another line of 30,000 millimeters, hit enter, then I'll click at this arrow, then select the third option, 3-point arch. Alright, so I'll click at this point, then I'll click at the midpoint of this upper line, which is right over here. Then I'll finalize with this point. Right, so that's how you draw 3-point arch in SketchUp. Right, it may not be necessary that you have to be with a line on top. It could be a point, alright, already existing. So you just need to click at this first point, second point, third point. Right, so this is just an example that I've used to illustrate this. Alright, so we are going to proceed to the last option, which is pi. Alright, so still I'll use the line command, then I'll draw a line of 30,000 millimeters, hit escape at the keyboard. Then next I'll click at this arrow, then select pi. So still you notice that I have my cursor turned into a protractor like shape, then also with a pencil icon on top. So I'll look for the midpoint of this line, which is over there. Then I'll click at that midpoint, then stretch out my cursor up to this point. Then I'll simply draw my arch. Alright, like that. So this is my pi. Right, So this is it for this video. If you've really found something of helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and also you can share this kind of content to friends and relatives that you feel like they need of this kind of content. So in the next part of the video, I'm going to show you how you can use the rectangle command, how you can draw a rotated rectangle, a circle, then a polygon.